Okay, so today we're going to review 27 and 28 again, but we're going to do it with the problems that we skipped last time we made a video over these pages. So let's jump right in. So we'll start with number 1, and I'm going to insert this picture. So number 1, it says that it wants tangent of pi over 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our unit circle, and we're going to go to pi over 3, which is right here. And we're going to grab this ordered pair. And the ordered pair, there's 1/2 comma root 3 over 2. And then tangent's definition is the y value over the x value. So I'm going to do my y, my root 3 over 2, over my x. Dividing by fractions is easy as pie. Flip the bottom and multiply. You guys learned keep, change, flip. But we're going to do root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1. These 2's cancel out, so you get root 3 over 1, which is just the same as root 3. So that's the answer to number 1. And you might have used the video and the information from earlier today when we filled out the tangent values around the circle. Let's see. Let's try number 5. Number 5 is also a tangent. So on this one, we're going to go on our unit circle, and I'm going to stop inserting. I'm just going to draw. We're going to go over to the pi over 4 line. On your unit circle, it should be root 2 over 2, comma, root 2 over 2. Tangent is the y over the x. So I'm going to have root 2 over 2 over root 2 over 2. And this might look a little funny to you, but let's just have a little thought bubble for a second. So 3 over 3 equals 1. 2 over 2 equals 1. X over x equals 1. Well, this is root 2 over 2 over root 2 over 2. So if you want to do this, root 2 over 2 times, you change the multiply and you flip it, 2 over root 2. It's just going to equal 1. So the answer for number 5 is 1. Let's try number 7. 7 says you have cotangent of pi over 2. So up to pi over 2. Order pair here is 0, 1. Cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. So instead of being y over x, it's x over y. So I take my x value, 0, over my y value, which is 1, which is equal to 0. Let's try number 8. Number 8 says that you have cosecant of negative 7 pi over 3. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to deal with this thing. So I'm going to change it from an improper fraction to a mixed number. 3 goes into 7. We're going to have negative 2 whole pi's and a negative pi over 3 left over. So when I draw that, I'm going to go down. So 1 pi, 2 pi. I still have to do this negative pi over 3. So I'm down here at this ordered pair. That ordered pair is going to be a 1/2 comma negative root 3 over 2. Cosecant, I always remember this, it goes with sine, because friends that start with C's needs friends that start with S's. So this is the same thing as saying sine, but they're reciprocal, so it's 1 over sine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my sine value, my y value, and then I'm going to reciprocate it. So cosecant cosecant of 7 pi over 3 is the same thing as 1 over sine of 7 pi over 3. That's what I pretty much just explained to you. So if sine equals negative root 3 over 2, then this is going to equal 1 over negative root 3 over 2, which means I'm going to have to flip and multiply. So I really have 1 times 2 over negative root 3. So negative 2 over root 3. And then I have to rationalize this. I multiply by root 3 over root 3 because we don't leave radicals in the bottom. So you're going to have negative 2 root 3 all over 3. So there's my answer to number 8. That's a little bit of work. And let's try number 9. Number 9 is similar. Number 9 says that I have secant, which is cosine's friend, of negative 3 pi over 4. So negative 3 pi over 4, there's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. That's negative 3 pi over 4. So the ordered pair here is negative root 2 over 2, comma, negative root 2 over 2. Because on that quarter team, the denominator 4. This is the same thing as 1 over cosine theta. So I'm going to take my x value, my cosine value, and do 1 over 2 over... Oops, hang on. No. I wrote that backwards. 1 over negative root 2 over 2, which is the same thing as 1 times 2 over negative root 2, which is equal to negative 2 over root 2, which we have to rationalize by multiplying by root 2 over root 2. So we get negative 2 root 2 all over 2, and those 2's are going to cancel out, so you just get negative root 2. And let's try 10. So 10 says you have tangent of negative 9 pi over 2. So we're going to count this one out. So there's a half a pi. There's one of them. Every quadrant is worth a half a pi. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9 pi over 2. The ordered pair here is 0, comma, negative 1. Tangent is the y over the x, so you get negative 1 over 0. The answer here is not 0. It is undefined. And we're going to learn more about this when we graph, but you can never divide by 0. Let's try number 11. So number 11 says cotangent of 23 pi over 6. So I'm going to make this a nice pretty answer. 6 goes, or a nice pretty fraction angle. 6 goes into 23 3 times. So I have 3 whole pies. So that means I have 23. 3 times 6 is 18. So I'm going to subtract those and get a 5. So I have 3 whole pies and 5 pi over 6 left over. So I go 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pies. I have to go 5 pi. So I'm going to go down over almost all the way to this one. And this ordered pair over here is going to be root 3 over 2, comma, negative half. Cotangent here, cotangent of any angle equals the x over the y. So I'm going to have root 3 over 2 over negative half, which is the same thing as root 3 over 2 times the negative 2 over 1. These 2's cancel out, and you end up with just a negative root 3. So hopefully doing these a few problems has helped you. You can finish page 27 and even 28 to get some more practice.